California is only one of 4 states that does not have a decertification process for bad cops.
Political reporter Morgan Rynor has more on how that could change any minute now with Senate Bill 2 sitting on the governor's desk.
The bill, if signed by the governor, creates an advisory board made up of mostly civilians who will give a recommendation to a commission. That commission then has the power to strip a cop of their badge. Because of the seriousness of that, critics of the bill say not enough is being done to make sure the process is fair. Senator Steve Bradford co-authored Senate Bill 2.
A method of getting rid of bad officers, and we all know there are bad teachers or bad doctors, bad lawyers. We have to believe that they're bad police officers, and right now we can't do that here in California.
He said an officer can quit or get fired and simply head on over to another department.
This is a way to build public trust and restore confidence in the community that law enforcement will be held accountable for those criminal acts that they commit on civilians.
Brian Marvel is the president of the Peace Officers Association in California. He says a decertification process is needed, but this one is not perfect.
You know, some of our biggest concerns with the bill was the makeup of the advisory board. I think if you look at other licensure programs throughout California and the nation, you'd never find an advisory board where 7 of the 9 people are predisposed to be biased against the peace officer coming before them to determine whether they get to keep their job and their livelihood.
And that's just foo-foo dust and just the boogeyman. There's no bias here. I mean, we have made this as fair as possible. We trust 12 individuals on a daily basis to sit in a jury box and render a decision on someone's fate. Why can't we trust 9 individuals, 2 of whom are law enforcement?
Because of Marvel's input, he says the civilians now need to undergo 40 hours of law enforcement training.
We will continue to work with the post commission and our elected leaders to make sure that we can have a fair and equitable program moving forward.
Newsom has not signed Bradford's bill yet, but Bradford told me he hopes something like this is adopted on a national level because he said a cop stripped of their badge here in California can just go to another state.